trip to Thailand, from the people, the places we've gone. I especially love the Thai culture, and I love how Anil has told us all about it and the gentleness of the people. It's been terrific.
Never traveled this far from home. We've come halfway around the world. I didn't really know what to expect. It's exceeded all of my expectations. My gosh, so many memorable experiences. It was fantastic.
It's been luxury. It has been smooth and perfection the whole way. Gate1 has been amazing.
Staying at the places we've stayed, places we've seen, the temples, the people, and I've really enjoyed the Thai massages.
Gate1 really provided some incredible opportunities from Bangkok to Chiang Rai to Chiang Mai. It's been a real journey here through Thailand, and I think it'll be one that we'll remember the rest of our lives.
Thai people are very friendly, always welcome, and everything is because of all our culture.
There's nothing artificial about the people here. When you walk along the road, people are always smiling. That's why we call it the land of smiles.
Just a gentle, kind people in our experience. Thoroughly welcoming.
It was fun to see the little kids around, and we really had a good time taking pictures of them and interacting with the children.
Brought tears to my eyes, and it does now, to see their warm, joyous, beautiful faces.
In our travel, we go all the way to the north. Each area of the country is different.
I think first arriving in Bangkok, the Grand Palace was just unbelievable.
I was just amazed and awed by the grandeur and the spectacle.
The temples are phenomenal. It's just amazing how, like the reclining Buddha, it went on and on and on. It was just huge. Temples are just so ornate and beautiful. It's just amazing.
Then from the big city in Bangkok, we heading north. Ayutthaya is giving you a feeling of the golden era in the Thai history, while Sukhothai, it gives us more spiritual feeling because that's about the time we start having our history.
Going up into the hills with the hill people, that was worth the price of the trip, just that one experience.
We went to the village to see the Aka and the Badong with their long necks. It was interesting, good trip.
To go into Burma was an incredible experience. To see 3 different countries, to go into Laos and from Thailand as well, along the river. I just can't imagine a more fantastic journey.
One of my highlights was interacting with the elephants. I truly enjoyed that, especially my kisses.
I never thought I would stand with an elephant trunk wrapped around my neck, but I did, and they were pleasant creatures.
The most magical moments for me have been spontaneous moments, especially when we first stopped at a school along the way and all the children were all out doing their exercises, and we got to dance in a circle of children with them teaching us the steps and how to dance.
One day Anil stopped the bus as we were going along the road and said, "Look, there's a rice field growing over here." It was so interesting to get right out into the field where the farmers would be working.
I'm a real shopaholic, and there is shopping to be had in this area. We loved both the jade manufacturing and the silk manufacturing.
Gate1 came up with the idea after a long trip to the north. If people like to relax, they can do extension to Phuket.
So you can enjoy that nirvana with the white sand beach by the ocean.
I've traveled a lot, but I was intimidated coming to Asia for the first time. But we have been looked after and well cared for, super comfortable from the first moment to the end.
The thought of going halfway around the world for that amount of money was totally mind-blowing. and it is well worth it.
If I were to spend those hours and hours and hours saying, okay, which temple do I really want to go into in Bangkok? Which of the different elephant camps is the best? Gate1 already did that. And I went on this tour partly with the thought of, I'm just going to relax. And that I found really enjoyable. But on top of that was, it took me to the places that I would have wanted to go, and even to places that were better than the ones that I would have wanted to go to.
I thought this was going to be a discount tour because I was amazed at how much less expensive it was than the other tours that we checked into, and wow, I've stayed in some of the nicest hotels I've ever stayed in my life.
If you're traveling as a Gate1 client, you are a very, very special guest at our hotel. So every effort will be made to make sure that you feel at home with us.
Welcome Gate1. These hotels have definitely been some of the nicest that we've ever stayed in.
A cute little hotel in Sukhothai. It was just the most peaceful, tranquil place we've ever stayed around the world.
It is nice to come down of a morning, point our luggage out, it gets transferred to the next destination and everything without us even having to worry about it.
We've been on a few tours in our lives. I think that Neil was probably one of the best tour guides, if not the best tour guide we've ever been with.
He has this phenomenal understanding of the culture to be able to relate it back to us from America. And I found him very relatable, very charming, and he's our #1 tour guide. We love him.
I probably saw 10 times more than I would have seen on my own. I feel like I'm back in college again because learning so much.
And we have loved the food. We've eaten so much, the variety, new things.
And I was hoping to maybe lose a little bit of weight, but it's pretty impossible. Everything's been so good, and I think I'm gonna go home craving it.
The abundance of vegetables and fruits has just been incredible. Very good, very fresh.
I traveled by myself this trip, and as a single traveler, it really helped out that you could hang out with other people, and it really came together. It was a really good time.
We're going to probably communicate with these people long after this is over because we had just a really fun, interesting group.
When I talk about my trip to Thailand, I'm going to be so enthusiastic. It was just an amazing time. I'd do it again.
And I would recommend it to anyone that wants to just have a unique experience to hook up with Gate1 and head off to Thailand.
Well, I'd like you to come and enjoy Gate1 for the trip in Thailand. You see a lot, you learn. The most important thing is you're going to get the hospitality from the Thai people. Come and learn and see us. สวัสดีค่ะ